Eric Guetig's rustic-minded furniture are true one-of-a-kind creations. He takes twigs, rustic wood, and magically transforms them into working home-style furniture.
I grew up in construction. My dad was a house builder, draftsman. We naturally evolved into construction, and he would spend a lot of nights down in his workroom in the basement. We'd naturally be watching everything he does, and so he did this most of his life. And I think I learned from my dad persistence. He would get on a project and, focus on it and focus us out. Maybe that's why he did it, I don't know. But and he was a perfectionist. And, I've kind of gone to the pendulum with perfectionism. Went to one side where it was very frustrating to try and get everything perfect. And somewhere along life, I realized things aren't perfect. And maybe that's what brought me back to this, because you don't have to have a fine piece of furniture or build a fine piece of furniture. It just, you can have little flaws and whatnot in this. There are no two pieces exactly the same that I build. Just the variations in the woods. I can build a couple of horses, but with the different type of sections of the woods that I use, no two pieces are the same. Just like these cutting boards, I play with them and put pieces, and I could keep cutting on this if I wanted to, but at some point I stop. They're like quilts. The variations are endless. A lot of the work I do is done with the eye. Maybe that's one reason I like it too. I don't want to say fine furniture is not as hard as this, but you don't have to measure and get everything exact. Get it centered up without doing a lot of measuring. In the old days, a lot of things were made by mortise and tenon joinery. I have found that I am shying away from mechanical fasteners, nails, screws. I depend mostly on mortise and tenon and glues. I consider myself an artist because I can take a piece, of discarded wood, and I can envision this being a horse with a child sitting on it. My wife and I, one place we get lumber and materials is from driftwood down at the lake. And I see pieces like this been floating in the water and whatnot, and I see a hump on it, and gee, a kid could sit on that. And I made a horse one time, and my wife said it was the kids and people would really like that type of stuff. So I had an outline for a horse head, and I've taken a bunch of different type woods and made horse heads and the bodies and put legs on them. And surprisingly, out at the show, these pieces were flying off the shelves. The piece that I'm most proud of, I think looks the best, is some benches with these type twisty sticks used as spindles on the back of them. And again, I did 2 of them, and one of them I played around with 45 degrees on the different slants on the slats on the back, and they turned out real nice. I'm never doing the same thing twice. I just love going from one thing to the other, and that's where I get a little apprehensive about turning this into a business. If somebody ordered 10 of these, I couldn't make 10 of these. I think the biggest compliment I have received is getting accepted into the Kentucky Crafted organization. They jury your products, and they don't just accept anybody. So I felt like I got accepted into a little exclusive club.